Girls, today we are going to see the next topic from unit number 1. The previous day, that is on Friday, I have uploaded about word stress. In the same topic, we have one more subtopic, that is weak and strong forms of words. So you girls are very clear with the stress, word stress, not stress, word stress. So in this topic we are going to see what is the weak and form of stress, stressing a word. It is very common to use strong form and weak form. Very commonly we use these two types of forms in the language of English. When we speak without any changes or without any different forms, we deal with the language. So when speaking in English, because English is a stress time language, it is a stress time language, we fluently speak out the language of English with strong form as well as weak form without any difference. It means you stress a content. Before going into the content, let me tell you what is strong and weak form. It is nothing but where we give a weak form and where we give a strong form for a word. That is called as strong and weak forms. It means you stress on content words such as nouns, principal verbs, while structure words such as helping words, conjunctions, prepositions are not stressed. So stressed words are strong. Unstressed words are weak. Again I will repeat. Stressed words are stronger. We give stress for the word and it makes stronger. If we pronounce the word without any stress, it comes under the weak form. So these are the main content of strong and weak forms of the word. So as I told you earlier, for nouns, principal verbs, structure words, verbs, conjunction, prepositions, for some of the grammatical orders, we don't stress. We never go with the stress. So that comes under not stress. Using proper strong form and weak form can help you speak English more fluently. If we adopt with the strong and weak forms of the words, we can very fluently deal the language of English and we can speak very clearly. Here comes the best examples. For example, take a look at these sentences. She can play violin. Mary is from Chicago. So here are two sentences with stressed words in bold. See, what are the words we stress? We give a stress for she, play, violin. Again I will repeat, again I will read out. She can play violin. Okay, and see the next sentence. Mary is from Chicago. So in this case, the words can and is form are weak because we give more importance for the content of the sentence. We give more importance to the content of the sentence. Okay. In this case, the words can and his form are weaker. The vowel sound E sound can become down of the down of the sound, that is weak form. The weak form change the vowel of E sound. So here you can see can comes in the two forms. Word is one, but we use the word as per the situation. So where we have to place the can as a strong form and where we have to use a can as a weaker form, that is the main role here. See, auxiliary verbs. Am, are, be, been, can, could, do, does, preposition at, for, from, of, to, and pronouns, conjunctions, particles, articles. These are the words we have used for both strong form as well as for the weaker form. See, functions words have both strong and weak forms in English. We have both strong and weak form for each word. The thing is where we have to use strong form and where we have to use the weaker form. That is the content. And we have some rules. Here we can see the word is same. There is no change in the word. There is no change in the pronunciation. But the only thing is where we have to put the word into stress or unstressed, that is weak or strong. The first comes the. When the word sound the comes strong, see here. When stands before the vowels. When it stands before the vowels, it sounds strong. The becomes strong when it comes before the vowel. Okay, see here, the apples. Okay, the apples. Apples is a word. Is a vowel word. So when I put the for the vowel sounds, it is very clear it comes under the stronger form. Okay, then come to the weaker form. When stands before the consonants. For the vowels, the sounds strong. For the consonants, the sounds weak. So here comes the best example. I dislike the man. I dislike the man. So it comes unstressed. It comes down form. So the sounds strong for the vowels and the sounds weak for the consonants. Clear, ma? Okay. Next we go for the but. Stress on the contrast. Stress on the contrast. To contrast means to define something. I am but a fool. See, you can see the two meaning of the contrast in the example. I am but fool. I can do it, but I am a fool here. So this comes in the stronger form. Here you can see his girlfriend is beautiful, but is not enough intelligent. She is beautiful, but there is a weak form there. She is beautiful, but she is not enough intelligent. Okay, this is the best example for but. And that is used as a weak form, strong form, as a demonstrative pronoun or adjective. To demonstrate something, that fellow. that is the car, that is belongs to. So when we demonstrate something, or when we demonstrate some pronoun, it comes in the strong form. And where that comes into the weak form, as a relative pronoun. Relative pronoun means when it comes with the pronoun. Relative means the next to the pronoun words, as we, that he, that she, that we, that they, that is called as relative pronoun. See here, I think that we, relative pronouns means that goes with the pronoun sound, that is called as that we. Okay, so that becomes strong when it demonstrate, and that becomes weak when it comes with the relative pronoun. Clear? Next, does. Where the does becomes strong and weak, we are going to see here. It becomes stress on the verb of action verbs. Okay, action verbs means if someone is doing some actions, he or she or noun, someone is doing, so there comes a stress on the action. She does hope for interview next week. Okay, she might be does good for the interview next week. So it means someone's action. She might be going, she might be coming, something like that. So she does hope for interview next week. So verbs of action. Next, when it becomes weak, when it has come with the, when it used to come with the helping verbs. When the action is performed, it comes with the weaker form. Does she work as a teacher? She is a teacher. Her work is to teach. So has a helping verb. So does comes strong with the verb of actions and become weak at the helping verbs. Next, him. The word him. This gift was sent to him, not to his wife. When it has come strong, when I approach it straight to that person. When I approach straight to that person, it comes in the strong form. When I supposed to direct to the person, that is the strong form. This gift was sent to him, not to her. Okay, so I mean from one to the next is called as stronger form. So there him stands for the stronger form. And for the weaker, I have not seen him for ages. Long back I have not seen him. So the second, it comes to the second part. It sounds strong in the first part and it sounds second in the weaker part. Okay, when you address someone straight, that is called as strong. When you address him in the second form, it comes under the weak form. Next, her. Pronoun. These are the pronouns. As I told you, adjectives, verbs, pronouns, articles, prepositions, all the words are same. But the content and the meaning where we have to use strong and the weak form is it different. So here comes for the pronoun her. He loves her but not any other girl. Like the same him, when it addressed to the first part, it comes strong. When she addresses for the second age or a second stage, it goes for the weaker. Her mother is still young. Okay. Next, for the same meaning, the same thing. And let us see. Next part. How strong verb and weak forms are used in everyday English conversation. The weak form is usually used in everyday English conversation. We use only the weak forms in the everyday conversation, especially when we speaking fast. When we speaking fast, we go with the weak forms without any stress. When we are very slow with the content, when we are very slow with the subject, we go with the strong form. So for the everyday life conversation, we use only the weak form. Especially, but when we speak fast, but there are many situations you have to speak in a strong form for the following. Everyday conversation, weak forms. Okay, but we have many situations we have to undergo with the um, strong forms. Here comes. Stand at the end of the sentences. Stand at the end of the sentences. Strong forms mostly comes at the end of the sentences. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? So it pronounce very strong. Again I'll repeat, when a sentence gets end, there will be a strong form in the word. What are you looking at? So there is a stress on the word at. Next, where are you from? From. So I am from is the weak form, and where are you from is the stronger form. Okay. Next, as I already told, in the contrast situation. The contrast situation, like he and she comes in the same sentences. The letter is from him, not to him or not to her. So when addressing some situation, addressing someone in contrast, and this rose is for her, not to him, and this letter for her and not to him, and I just talking to him and not to her. So when addressing someone, okay, he likes her, but does she like him? He likes her, but it not stated that she likes him. So for the contrast words and the meanings, strong and weak forms mainly used. Next, stress on opposite prepositions. I travel to and from London a lot. I travel to, that means opposite, moving and reflecting back. That is doing and stop doing. That is the opposite preposition. I travel to and from London a lot. Next, the stress on the purpose of the meaning. We give more stress for the purpose of the meaning. Here comes must, but and all. Few stressful meanings and words for the stressed. You must get the university certificate to have good job in the future. The words that have two syllables will be have the strong pronunciation and weak pronunciation. So two syllable words will have both. Single syllable will always have the weaker form, but the two syllable words will always stand with strong pronunciation as well as the weak pronunciation. Two syllable. One syllable will be in the weaker form and the two syllable will be in the strong form as well as in the weak form. Always the vowel of the weak pronunciation will change the A sound. Here comes the sound. Hope that you have understood the use of strong form and weak form in the English through this simple lesson. Then let me show you some other forms of S. See, small words have different shape, and content words, we have many words: function words, content words, closed class, strong dictionary, and a weak forms. So the thing is where we have to use the strong and the weak. So we can use such types of weak form and strong form in all the kinds of sentences with the use of pronouns, prepositions, conjunction, auxiliaries, and so on. Let me tell you again. See, a and the, your, for, to, their, it becomes weak when it comes before the consonants. When these words comes before the consonants, it becomes weaker form. Okay, again I will repeat. A and the, your, for, to, their becomes weak when it comes before the consonants. Okay. Next. Use of stronger form. It comes with the stronger form with the contrast or some of the action words, modal verbs. So these are the various forms of English when we use for the better understanding. Stressed and unstressed syllable in individual word. Stressed is strong, unstressed is weak. Okay. Let me show you some other slides. Yes. A weak form is a usual pronunciation. Weak form is a usual pronunciation of the everyday life. The weak form is a usual pronunciation that comes with unstressed word. Okay, the weak form is the usual pronunciation. It used when the word is unstressed. And the strong form is used only when the word is stressed. When the word is stressed, it comes with the strong form. So stressed are always strong, unstressed are always weak. Okay. Mostly strong forms comes at the end of the sentence. When it is the last word. Mostly strong forms comes at the end of the sentence. Okay, the vowel is simplified E-R-I. Which words have weak and strong forms? Prepositions, auxiliary verbs, modal verbs, pronouns, possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. These are the way conjunctions. These are the words will come for both pronoun, for the word both weak and strong forms. Okay. So girls, here I'll stop. You can go through with this. If you have any doubts, you can give in the comment section. For the better understanding. For the better understanding, use your headphones. Mostly the end of the sentences, it stresses more. For the negative sentences, it stresses more. For the negative and for the and for the end of the sentences it becomes strong form. So when we include the main verb, so do double stress for empathy, emphasize this and all not necessary ma, so you can go with this alone. For the better understanding, kindly use your headphones. If you have any doubts, give me the ask me there in the comment section. So I'll stop here. I wish everyone to stay home, stay safe and go digital. Thank you girls.